If you love to work in a fast-paced environment with a talented team of people, here's a tip. Consider a career as a restaurant manager. I'm Vivienne. Show me around.
I'm the restaurant manager at the Wild Apple here in Kelowna, BC. I come in, I check the schedule, make sure I've got all the proper staffing on, check reservations, things like that, just make sure that if there's any special events, my staff and the kitchen staff know what's going on. From there, I basically just help with service, making sure standards are always fulfilled and always met. Staying on top of inventory, I need to be on point with all upcoming trends. You always keep track of what is sold and you reorder what is sold and what is sold successfully. You don't want too much sitting on your shelves, taking up valuable real estate. Important skills are you need to direct and delegate as well as take on responsibility for yourself. Using people's strengths and weaknesses is a big part of the job. Not everybody is the strongest at, say, large parties, that sort of thing. So you pick and choose the right people to do certain jobs. I went to BCIT, but it's an asset to have. Some key things that are important. Serving it right is very important. Food safe is also a necessity. First aid helps quite a bit too. To have that behind you will help on the resume too. Social skills are a big part of the day. I try to get to every table and talk to each guest and just make sure that they're enjoying their experience. This is a good example of a bill that needs to be... Yep, let's go fast. We got people waiting. I usually put in quite long hours, 10 to 12-hour days on average. In the summertime, you're here on the floor helping the guests, and then in the wintertime when it's a little bit quieter, I'm usually doing a little bit more office work and getting the training manuals organized and trying to get prepared for the next season. For me, the most rewarding is when guests get engaged here and then they come back on their first anniversary. That to me, there's nothing more special than being a part of someone's history and being a part of someone's life. I've watched hostesses grow up to become amazing servers, and just the whole family dynamic that restaurants have between front of house and back of house. Being able to meet people, enhance their day, enhance their family time together. Verbal and nonverbal communication is huge. There's a lot of times where you just look across the room and you make eye contact with a server and they need to know exactly what you're thinking and exactly what you expect them to do. You need to be able to have that skill, and even verbal communication, when you have an expectation of somebody and you have a standard that needs to be met, you need to be able to articulate and communicate it to them so that they understand.
Angela, I noticed that you also have server duties in addition to your managerial duties. How does that work?
Yeah, well, to be a manager, you have to be very willing to be hands-on, and no job is below you. So you polish glasses, bus tables, you'll take orders if need be, whatever you need to do for the success of the guest.
Well, thank you so much, Angela. I had a great time following you today.
My pleasure.
Once again, this is Career Trek, and I'm Viviana reminding you that this career could be yours. See you next time.